A rookie on the LPGA Tour this season, but here's a player who has already finished third in a major championship. That was Evian a couple of years ago for a multiple winner on the Japan Tour.
Low ball flight as well, that should scamper down. But Cassandra's drive is the longest one I've seen all week. It just is miles down there.
Yeah, she qualified for the US Open a few months ago, did Cassandra. A bit of a wide from Saigo.
On the tee from China, Rouning Yin.
The voice, familiar one in the AIG Women's Open of Caroline Ward. It's amazing to think that at just 21 years of age, she's already reached the world #1 position. She is already a major champion. And that came last year at the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. Good-looking swing.
It is a good-looking swing. I remember watching her win that major last year, and gosh, she hit some amazing shots down the stretch.
It really was a remarkable performance. She wants another one of those here this week. She'll have to get the putter sorted out. It's been playing up the last 2 days, but it seems to be in good spirits.
And they seem to be in good spirits.
The ever-present, it feels like, either pitter-patter of rain or wind or both this week. Katrina, it's been a proper AIG Women's Open on the weather front, hasn't it?
It has. It's not really been
strokes at Hoylake. She's a good front runner.
She is. No, I mean, it's kind of a little bit in her hands to let whether the 2 unders or the 3 unders have a chance. If Shin goes out and shoots kind of 3, 4 under, it's really just probably going to be between 4 or 5 of them.
Mao Saigo, having lost her tee shot, had to go back to the tee. This for double bogey, which she does make. It's a really good approach coming in, albeit that was her 5th shot.
Pano.
2 players in this pair that have won on the LPGA Tour in their teens. Alexa Pano did so last season, the ISPS Under World Invitational. She won the World Juniors 3 times. She won the World Championships in her age group 5 times as a kid. She turned 20 on Tuesday. She's making her debut. It's a long list of things we could say about Alexa Pano.
Yeah, she is very, very strong as well. Her father on the bag has been pretty much her whole career. Alexa Pano will be first to play. Strong golfer, loves to play with that abbreviated follow through, asking it to go, and her dad saying, no, we're good. We're good. He always does a really good job of calming his daughter down. I've been paired with them a fair few times. Strong, strong player.
Well, this was a bit of a wide here from Yin. Going to try and chip off the 16th green, but was double green with the 2nd. Oh, that was a little unlucky just to check up. She thought that was downwind. She thought that was just going to run on. But it's not often you see players having to chip from the green over a bunker to the green, to the same green.
Correct, absolutely.
Over to number 2.
And what a performance this has been for Alexa Pano, the American, born in Boston, grew up in Florida, turned 20 this week. She won on her 19th birthday last August in Northern Ireland, her LP. Think about players taking big wide stances in these conditions as a contrast, not GA. She leads by 1, 3.
This is Alexa Pano for a birdie. Trying to get it to 4 under par, just so slow up the hill there. She'll still have a birdie putt. This is the easiest hole on the golf course, would you believe? This is Mao Saigo for a birdie.
Just wild today, Tom. Whole location on 85 paces. I mean, a full swing if you miss the green short. A week it could end up being for Lottie.
Back to 5.
It could be an amazing week for Alexa Pano as well, 20 years of age.
She's such a streaky player, Tom, and a lot of it comes down to this club.
Oh, the wind's blowing that way as well.
Yeah, her putting stats are not great, and really I feel like a little bit of what has held her back.
Here's Mao Saigo, who's been on a good run. Birdied 5, birdied 6, birdied 8. And she's put herself in contention for a major championship here. The 9th hole is gettable. Okay, she's going to have another birdie try. Bouncing back.
Try and minimize the damage.
You can see the fire.
Saigo for a birdie here at the 9th. That's a good example of what can happen here. And that's not going to stay there, surely. Just going to wait a moment. The wind's coming the other way. But, you know, with the
back 9 is playing. That is impressive golf. More than 2 over par scoring average right now on the back 9 alone.
Alexa Pano, all pars, hoping to keep it that way. Trying to win on her birthday week for the 2nd straight year.
I thought it was funny. She said her dad bought her a Bob Rotella book as a birthday gift this week. That's not a little hint right there.
Gift that keeps on giving. At the 10th, Mao Saigo to get within 2 of the lead. Rookie on the LPGA Tour, winner in Japan multiple times.
She's an impressive player. I don't see really many weaknesses in her game, Grant, and on some of the biggest, toughest courses, she rises.
Salver is low amateur. She's trying to win this great championship. 7.
Pano for a birdie. It's just straight into the wind. I mean, it's like trying to hit a golf ball on the roof of a car as it's going down the interstate. I mean, it's so slow into the wind.
And here is the 20-year-old American, Alexa Pano, for par at the 8th. Hanging in. Top 10 at 2 under.
Rouning in, another player in the mix here. This for a birdie at the 11th. She also went out in 35, parred the 10th. Right back into the wind here. Hit as hard as you can. How has that not dropped?
Anyway, but you never know.
38th in the world. To the 9th.
Par putt here for Alexa Pano. This will take her out in 37. That one drop shot which came at the 6th. With that tee up, it really was an advantage for the longer players if they could pull off the shot. Let's go to 12.
And Ronnie Yen with her 2nd.
This is where the golf course starts to show its teeth. One of the players who finished earlier said it feels like starting on the 12th hole, almost every hole coming in is a par 5.
This is Rouning in for a birdie at the 9th. Still has a chance to win this championship, add a 2nd major title to her CV, her resume.
And that was a really confident stroke right there, Tom. Goodness. Beautiful putt.
Just a couple of shots back.
She's not last of this age. Up at the top. And then a youngster, the 21-year-old, Ronnie Yen, for birdie to get to 5 under.
I mean, how about the golf we've seen in about the last half hour Oh, I thought that was going to catch the top side. It's just been fabulous. And I mean, she's been there so many times in her career.
15.
This is rouning Yin. Call her Ronnie. Second shot to the 15th. She's 1 under for the day, 4 behind, and has given herself a really good look at birdie there. You wonder who will make a late charge.
Verge of happening should she win a gold medal, complete the medal slam as well. One in every color.
He's running in for birdie. Yes, that's really important. Gets her to 5 under par.
Well, I did say this back nine was playing tough, Tom, but we've seen quite a few birdies from these leaders.
Major championship title in the women's game since 2000. Julie Inkster.
Still time for Ronnie Yin, the 21-year-old from China. This for birdie at 16. She played in the worst of the conditions Thursday morning and shot almost an unfathomable.
Down for a par at the 14th. Meanwhile, rouning Yin, the tee at 17. That might be a little too far left.
She can play these last 2 holes and 1 under par, Tom. Post in the clubhouse. You never.
And we take you to the 18th, and Mao Saigo of Japan is for birdie. Leading the Louise Suggs Rolex Rookie of the Year standings in her debut season on the LP.
Foliator there.
17.
This is a putt to tie the lead for rouning Yin. What a second shot that was into the 17th, which is such a difficult hole. It's going to move from right to left. The breeze should start to help it. It needs to help it a little bit more. I mean, what that might fall in.
Needs a gust of wind. We've got plenty of them out here.
Yeah, and she's looking. I mean, that. And we'll go to the 18th.
And a huge second shot here for the 21-year-old from China, rouning Yin. 1 back at the moment, a chance to post 6 under.
And she is a leaderboard watcher. I have no doubt she knows exactly where she stands. There's a big leaderboard here on 18.
And that to get to -6. Could we have rouning Yin for birdie at 18 to tie the lead and post 6 under. Well, it may still be enough. Who knows? The weather is worsening. If that's even possible, Morgan.
The rain is coming down right now, the heaviest that it has all day.
Final point that she needed at the Olympics, winning the gold medal. Playing with 20-year-old American Alexa Pano. Turned 20 earlier this week, got her dad Rick on the bag. And Alexa with an education here at St. Andrews, walking the final round with Lydia Ko.
She had a great start to the season this year, second in the opening event, but it's been a mixed bag for her otherwise, but this is going to be special here. Potentially a top 10 finish.
In Ireland, what an opportunity for her to watch and learn and play here today.
She should take a lot of confidence from the tough weather that she played in, and her performance hung really tough.
It is going to be a top 10.
She's just yet to find that consistency. She has all the talent. Just week in, week out.
And now the stage